Green card numbers are vanishing faster than ever, and in weeks, some categories will completely shut down. If you've got an interview coming, you might walk out with nothing unless you hear this now. Green card numbers disappearing fast. We're now in August 2025, and the immigration clock is ticking toward the end of the fiscal year. Visa numbers across multiple categories are running out fast, leaving many applicants uncertain about their approval chances. October 1st brings new allocations, but until then, certain categories may completely shut down for the rest of the year. Fiscal year deadline is closer than you think. The U.S. immigration system operates on a fiscal year from October 1st to September 30th every year. Once annual visa quotas are reached, no additional numbers can be issued until the next fiscal cycle begins. This is why late summer is always the most stressful period for applicants waiting in oversubscribed visa categories. Why visa numbers run out? Each category has a fixed quota, and demand often far exceeds available numbers, especially in family and employment categories. When too many document-qualified applicants are ready, the State Department is forced to slow down category movement. This leads to backlog, retrogression, or temporary unavailability until the new fiscal year opens fresh allocations. The Visa Bulletin, your immigration GPS. Every month, the State Department releases the Visa Bulletin showing which categories are current and which have cutoff dates. If your priority date is earlier than the cutoff, you can proceed with interview scheduling or adjustment of status. If it's later, you must wait until enough numbers are available to move your category forward again. Family categories feeling the heat. The F2A category for spouses and children of green card holders is under heavy strain, slowing movement significantly. The F4 category for siblings of U.S. citizens faces similar pressure, often taking many years to advance, even slightly. Both categories could see little to no movement until the new fiscal year replenishes available numbers in October. Employment categories under pressure. EB2 and EB3 employment-based visas have both retrogressed this year due to unprecedented demand in multiple regions. EB4 is currently marked as unavailable, meaning no numbers are being issued until future allocations open again. These changes have impacted thousands of skilled workers who were otherwise ready for final visa issuance this summer. Retrogression, the invisible trap. Retrogression occurs when the cutoff date in the Visa Bulletin moves backward due to overwhelming category demand. Applicants who were current last month can suddenly find themselves waiting again, often for several more months. This is why monitoring the Visa Bulletin monthly is crucial for realistic planning of your immigration timeline. Your interview might come too late. Some applicants already have interviews scheduled in September, dangerously close to the fiscal year-end cutoff. If your category retrogresses before your appointment, you can attend but may not receive an immediate visa. Instead, your case will be placed on hold until your priority date is current again in the next cycle. Never cancel an interview. Skipping your interview because you think your visa is unavailable is a huge mistake that delays everything. Attending ensures your case is processed and ready, so when numbers open, you're first in line for issuance. Only skip if the embassy itself officially cancels your appointment, never based on personal assumptions. When embassies hold your passport. Some embassies keep your passport after the interview if they expect your category to become current soon. This allows them to stamp and return your visa quickly without requiring another visit or separate appointment. If urgent travel is needed, you can request your passport back temporarily and return it when advised. Traveling while waiting. If you must travel after your interview but before visa issuance, request your passport from the embassy. Once your visa is ready, you'll return the passport for stamping and quick delivery without delays. This option is helpful during long waits caused by retrogression or year-end visa number shortages. What happens on October 1st? October 1st marks the start of the new fiscal year, resetting visa quotas for all family and employment categories. Historically, this brings forward movement for many backlogged categories that were frozen in August and September. Applicants near the cutoff date may suddenly find themselves current and eligible for final processing. Why this year is different. Demand for certain categories in 2025 is far higher than in recent years, increasing the risk of earlier unavailability. The combination of pandemic delays and global demand has overloaded the system beyond standard processing limits. This means more applicants will face temporary holds until October's new visa numbers are released. How to protect your spot. Always keep your documents updated and uploaded to the National Visa Center as soon as they're requested. Respond quickly to any embassy or NVC communication to avoid losing your place in the scheduling queue. Delays on your end can cost months, especially if categories retrogress while you're still incomplete. Staying informed is your best defense. Check the Visa Bulletin every month without fail. Even small changes can dramatically alter your timeline. Follow updates from trusted immigration news sources to anticipate movement before the official bulletin is released. Staying informed keeps you ready to act when your date finally becomes current again. Common mistakes to avoid. Do not wait until your date is current to gather documents. Be ready ahead of schedule. Never ignore NVC fee payments or requests for missing information, as these can push you to the back. Avoid relying solely on social media rumors. Always verify with official government sources or trusted legal advice. What to expect in September. Expect tighter movement and possible unavailability in oversubscribed categories during the final weeks of the fiscal year. Applicants with September interviews should prepare for the possibility of post-interview holds until October. Those without scheduled interviews may see their cases paused until fresh visa numbers are available. October could be your turn. The new fiscal year often starts with optimistic movement in categories that were previously stalled or retrogressed. If your case is ready, you could see rapid approval once your priority date becomes current again. This is the reward for staying prepared even during periods of long waiting and uncertainty. Final word for 2025 applicants. We are in the most sensitive immigration period of the year, weeks before visa numbers run dry. Attend every scheduled interview. Keep your case ready, and don't panic if your passport is held temporarily. October will bring new visa allocations, and your preparation now will determine how fast you move forward. If you need professional help pushing your case forward, seek legal assistance before retrogression stalls your application. Stay vigilant, follow the Visa Bulletin monthly, and remember, in immigration, timing isn't everything, it's the only thing. Like our video? Subscribe and comment to stay updated at US Immigration Hub.